After spending the majority of the summer in Colorado, I had this inner calling to head north into Wyoming. I wasn't exactly sure why I was so drawn to this place, but I was looking forward to finding out. This land has such a vast, ancient, and peaceful essence. I felt alive with wanderlust, and a reignited joy came alive within me. But like every new discovery, it came with challenges I wasn't prepared for, and finding balance between holding on and letting go. Waves of grief surfaced out here, and continued issues with the van build's professionally installed electrical system added more stress onto my plate. But more on that later. If you're new here, I'm Jess, and that's my soul dog and best girl, Gem. And if you're back after the past few weeks of no videos, thanks for caring enough to stick around. I have a growing archive of memories filling up my phone's camera roll that have nowhere to live other than an external hard drive. So this year, I decided to share some of our memories with my YouTube friends.
Let's take a little break on this rock.
But I'm looking forward to finding more balance in 2026 and sharing more openly about what I've struggled with this year, emotionally, financially, and physically with my health. This channel is meant to feel like catching up with a friend, sharing travel stories and life reflections around a campfire with our dogs curled up nearby.
Ready?
These little adorable baby grows. Look at them. They're so cute. Another dead end, but like a cool spot to hang. And a little teeny squirrel. Jem's favorite friends. Beautiful. Oh, this is so stunning. I'm so glad I stopped. I was gonna just drive right by. Integrity and authenticity matter more to me than anything. These videos won't always be polished, perfectly curated, or focused on the highlights, but they will always be real. It's not a performance. I've never been an aspiring actress. It's just me and Gem sharing real moments as we live them. Good girl. Proud of you. Everything you see on this channel is shared in chronological order, usually filmed 2 to 3 months before you're watching it, because I am still struggling to catch up. Back in December last year, I bought an empty cargo van and built it into a tiny home with the intention of traveling full-time for a year while slowly looking for land to eventually call my own. Gem and I officially hit the road in June, heading from New Jersey to Colorado. And honestly, it hasn't always been easy.
Sorry, Mama. I'm building this for you, baby.
It's been confronting at times, but it's also taken me places that reignite a fire within my soul. And yeah, sharing honestly online takes courage because the internet can be kind of a dumpster fire of negativity sometimes. But I'm not engaging with hatred. I share for the people who are meant to find this and to help them feel less alone with whatever they're carrying and moving through. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this next year brings and where it all leads us. It's a blessing to be here with you. You're my angel. The absolute best I can every single day. Not let a moment slip by unconsciously where I'm not appreciating the now moment because of stress and anxiety and all the shit that wants to just take me down. Not letting it happen. I know, aren't they beautiful? A fun moment of forgetting to take stuff off your counter before you drive. It smells great. There's coffee everywhere now. Pretty much everything we need, but I forgot leveling blocks. I once heard that the silver lining of grief is that it reminds us of our capacity to love. A wood bag for my German friend Colin. And that grief is just love with nowhere to go. It's something every single human will experience at some point. And if you love deeply, you will grieve deeply. And two things can exist at the same time: deep pain and an absolute awe for the world around you. There's no rule book for how you move through grief. Some days it's crying, some days it's resting, some days it's just a 9 p.m. walk with your dog in the same sweatpants you've worn all week. Just keep moving. And for me, when I didn't know how to carry the weight anymore, I surrendered it to something bigger than myself. Something that's helped me make sense of grief is understanding that it's not linear. They talk about the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Ooh. You don't move through them once and arrive at some perfectly healed destination. You can feel acceptance one moment and then be pulled back into anger and sadness the next. Some days I feel peaceful and grounded, and others I feel I'm back in that raw, early place, even years later. Hey, girl. Hi. How are you? And I think that's normal, but that doesn't make it any less painful. Grief changes over time, but it doesn't ever disappear. It just becomes something that you have to learn how to carry. And looking back at this footage from the summer, I can see that I was doing that. I was carrying it quietly while still traveling, still smiling, and still finding moments of beauty in between that heaviness. I'm really grateful for that.
Hello, Gem. How are you?
This is what it's all about right here. Look how relaxed she is. What a blessing. Gorgeous day, minus these flies. But anyhow, getting some work done. You're very obsessed with. He's so cute. As you can see, the van's pretty slanted. It was comfy. I slept fine. This person just left, and this is a nice flat spot. I wonder if I should move everything over. Nice grass over here. We don't have grass by us. And I already lost the camera. What is that? Oh, it's a rock. Oh, there it is. Man down. Let's see how far we get. Looks like she's picking things out. Oh boy. For me, grief first found me far too young, and it's been a quiet companion through many chapters of my life. I know what it's like to be swallowed nearly whole by the unexpected waves and the visceral empty void that remains after immense loss. Death's cold grip first took hold of my heart at the young age of 16, when my very best friend was killed in a car accident. We had just had a sleepover at my house 2 nights before. It was sudden, unexpected, and left behind irreparable damage. Nothing could prepare that child version of myself for the decades of suffering that would follow. And that was just the start to many other losses, nearly every few years. And now in my 30s, I'm still standing and able to speak of that moment that changed me forever. So I guess that's saying something. Just splashed mountain water on my face. Felt so good. You get in right here. And you can walk right over to that shallow part. You can do it. You can do it. You want me to do it with you? Look. Look, Mama. We're gonna go in. Oh, yeah, it's still wet. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, come on. Good girl. Yay. Good job. Oh, I gotta move on. I still love very deeply, but now I try not to overextend myself too much and focus on pouring into people and things that pour back into me. You're so brave. Good job, baby girl. They say time heals all, and that if it still deeply hurts, then you just have to keep going and it'll get better. And I don't know how true that sentiment is, but that's all we really can do within our control. is release the hold and surrender to life's flow. It feels like the kind of wound that will never heal. But life keeps moving. Life doesn't stop to nurture our pain, but it's crucial we do it for ourselves.
How that bee just landed right as I turned the camera on. Perfect. As you can see, there is the hammock blowing in the wind, and the van is over there. But we're all the way up here. You really can't tell how steep it is from here. But that's a cliff, so we have to go around. You know you're getting close to civilization when... So rude. Look at those in the distance. Those look amazing. Still leaving this place better than I found it, you know? Okay. All right, do you think you can traverse this with me, or is this too much? I think we can do it if we take our time, all right? Then this way we're gonna go nice and slow, okay? All right. Nice and slow. She's a champion, this dog, she really is. Fucking warrior. Going, good job. Want me to lead? Good job. Rose quartz almost. Imagine it is this giant rose quartz. It's pretty. Okay. Oh my god, we're so close. Are we home, Mama? Oh, it feels good to be back. Walking from our last night's spot up there to a new spot that cleared up this morning. Probably the original that I really would have wanted for our third night here. I love it. I'm so happy. Look at this rock formation. This is gorgeous. Oh, and this is not gorgeous. People leaving behind shit. Like, take it with you. Get her as level as she's gonna get, right? Hammock. There's already a hole that a dog must have just started digging. And then this view. Stunning.
But through time and on my own accord, I've become deeply spiritually connected, and it's a very personal experience. I began to pray to the universe and my loved ones on the other side. I became connected with a sense of my higher self, who's already risen above the pain I found myself drowning in. I continued to notice the signs everywhere I looked. Repeating numbers on license plates and every clock I glanced at, rainbows appearing that nobody else seemed to notice, songs that were just within earshot at just the right time. A synchronous alignment to the magic all around. And although I still fall into the unpredictable pits of grief, I'm also met with waves of loving presence and a knowing in my heart that no one is ever truly gone. That although the physical body returns to the earth, the soul and the spirit that give our bodies life is eternal. So here in this clip, I noticed that my battery system was running low, but we were pulling amps and watts through solar, so I wasn't very concerned. I just knew I needed to get more in the sunshine. And I have an external power station. But what I didn't realize was that my DC to DC charge controller was about to completely fail, making it impossible to charge my van's house battery system by alternator or by solar. this would lead to a slew of issues that I need to get repaired. If you missed the build series, I dropped off the van at a professional van building company in Pennsylvania from March to April of this year, and have had nothing but issues since. The company refused to take accountability despite their quote-unquote 1-year warranty that I'm well within.
You want another denti bone? Okay, let's get you one. The chipmunk literally stole her bone that I gave her, which is so funny. If I could have caught that.
So this has led to several additional financial losses and an even greater emotional toll on me. Quite literally living rent-free in my mind and draining my soul for the entirety of this year. While I had planned on spending a few weeks exploring Wyoming, heading up to Jackson Hole, the Grand Tetons, and Yellowstone, my failing electrical system had other plans. So in the next video, we're headed to one of America's finest cities to handle the van build electrical system repairs. But we will also be making the best of it by seeing friends and accessing my storage unit I hadn't seen in 2 years. "2025 was a year of shedding old cycles, ending old patterns, and a reminder to be yourself so that the places you're meant to discover and the people you're meant to meet can find you. Out of billions, there will only ever be one you, and that is your power." This next year, I'll continue traveling down an unpaved path, open to receiving what the universe has in store for me that I couldn't predict for myself. Gemini, wish you a happy, healthy, and fulfilling new year. May 2026 lead us in with the joy, freedom, and peace we are seeking.